We praise you, Australians. Salute to you down there. You're literally straight down there, I think.
To all of our fans in the
down under.
Antipodes.
What is the Antipodes?
The Antipodes.
What the?
It's like the
mountain range?
The opposite side of the world.
Oh, yeah. I knew what that was.
I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Antipodes.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. Slow it down. Can you slow it down?
Antipodes.
Make it say bitch, please.
No.
Yeah, come on. Please. Just type in bitch pronunciation.
Don't.
Yeah, well, oh my God, what's it going to say?
Bitch.
Ah.
Apple shares are just getting hammered this morning. Every day they're pounding it. I'm not fucking leaving.
For some reason, you know what's been stuck in my head is I've been talking to myself. Well, I mean, we all talk to ourselves, but I've been going, buddy, hey, listen, young Metro over there, he doesn't trust you, so
who's that?
I'm really sorry, but I gotta shoot you. You know that fucking, if young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. You don't know that fucking song?
No.
I don't even know what song it is, but.
Is it new?
No, it's a.
Why are you doing this to me?
It's Future. The rapper, Future. The guy who mumbles about Percocet.
I don't think I've ever heard a Future song.
You've never... Wow. I thought that I had never heard certain musics before, but buddy, apparently you haven't. Okay, you know what lyric I was also laughing at the other day, and I think about, I don't know, every 6 months or so, is that Biggie song, Baby, Baby, what's the song?
Because I see some ladies tonight.
Yes,
gonna be having my baby.
But the way that thing goes is it's him, and then there's a call and response with him and Diddy, at the time Puff Daddy, where he says, "If you got a gun in your waist, please don't shoot up the place." And then Diddy goes, "Why?" Which is so funny to me because Biggie's basically saying, "Hey, if you got a gun, please just don't shoot up the club tonight." And Diddy's skeptical with his arms crossed. I'm imagining going, "Why?" And then he says, "Well, because there's hot women in the club tonight, and I want to have sex with them." So
that's what he says?
Yeah, that's basic. I'm paraphrasing.
Oh. That's his message.
I'm whitewashing the lyrics into a conversation instead of.
Remember what? Have you ever seen the clip of like Suge Knight calling out Puff Daddy at the I think
VMAs or something?
Source Awards or something?
No, what does he say?
Because Puff Daddy's not really. I hate saying Puff Daddy.
It's like my dad used to say, "Oh, Snoop Doggy Dog." Like you don't have to call him that, man.
But he wasn't really a rapper. He was a producer, but he would still kind of insert himself into the spotlight. Yeah. And you know, if you've ever seen those old rap videos from when we were growing up, you would see
he's in the background.
Yeah, dancing around.
Yeah.
And oh man, we could play it. I forgot that we are a
but
so
still in
he basically calls out Puff Daddy and invites people to come over to I think it's Death Row if they're tired of Puff Daddy's shenanigans. Let's hear what he says.
First of all, I'd like to thank God. Second of all, I'd like to thank my whole entire Defo family on both sides, you know what I'm saying? I'd like to tell Tupac to keep his guards up. We ride with him. And one other thing I'd like to say, any artists out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star, don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the video, all on the record, dancing. Come to Death Row.
Okay, wow. All right.
All in the video, dancing.
Yeah.
It is funny to just be like, this is a great song. I'm going to be in the background going.
Yeah, but he made it good. I liked it. I remember
what did
enjoying
he make it good for?
Yeah, well, then he made that song afterward.
What song?
It's kind of hard with you not around.
Oh,
every day with you not around. And I'll be watching you.
That song kind of sucks.
I'm not with him. Please. That song whips. It's about them praising their dead friend.
I guess. Puff Daddy's not that
and
cool.
he sang it for all of us.
For all of us?
I think Diddy's cool as hell.
Do you really?
Remember Making the Band? That show Making the Band where he would like send rappers to go get him falafel?
Yeah, but it was a joke.
I know, but it was a great show.
It wasn't cool.
I thought it was cool. Well, I mean,
What's one cool thing Puff Daddy's ever done?
Ciroc vodka,
Okay.
for starters. That meme of him holding a wad of hundreds, but there's a $1 bill in there, and he's looking at it like, how the fuck did this get in here?
I don't know that meme.
Oh, it's a great meme. Well, hey, but wait, we got to check the disclaimer. Click see more. Not see more butts, but see more in the description box.
See
check
more
the disclaimer.
butts.
Hi, Glenn. We also just wanted to say, I want to try to send my love every episode, but we truly love all of you so much for watching and listening and participating in this little show we've got going. A lot of people in Australia we have listening and
You
watching.
said that like Yoda. A lot of people in Australia we have watching and listening.
People in Australia we have? Yeah, no, I guess I did kind of do it just like Yoda. Well, so we praise you, Australians. Salute to you down there. You're literally straight down there, I think.
To all of our fans in the
Down under.
Antipodes.
What the fuck is that?
The
What-
Antipodes.
What is the Antipodes?
It's like
The
the
mountain range?
the opposite side of the world.
Oh, yeah. I knew what that was.
I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's either
It sounds right.
antipodes or antipodes.
It sounds Antipodes sounds right.
Google it for us. Antipodes pronunciation.
Oh yeah, let's get the computer to say the word. Google
I hope I'm right.
Antipodes. How do you spell that?
Antipodes.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. Slow it down. Can you slow it down? Hit slow.
Antipodes.
Make it say bitch, please.
No.
Yeah, come on. Please. Just type in bitch pronunciation.
Don't.
Yeah, well, oh my God, what's it going to say?
Bitch.
Wait, make it say fuck face.
Come on,
Come
Ben.
on, well, I just want to hear if it'll say fuck face.
It can't.
Oh, no, do it as one word, Maybe it will. Maybe it'll know.
Maybe it'll think.
Fuck, it doesn't.
Maybe
Damn
it'll
it.
think it's Italian and say fuck face.
Yeah, no.
Fuck face.
Anyway, I also wanted to shout out Kylie. Kylie, hope your report goes well. We did a little interview with
Oh yeah.
a college friend. Was she in college? What's the deal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be cited in a scholarly article.
Yeah, which is tight. And shout out to Nico, my boy at the climbing gym. We said hi yesterday, and I wanted to say hi back. Comment, like, subscribe. All of you. Shit your
When
pants.
we start
quit your job.
bonus content, you're gonna have to put all the fucking shout outs. You can have a little shout out corner
Yeah, I want to do a shout out corner.
so we can move it off of
Put
this.
music to it. Shout out to.
I don't even know that they show up. I don't even know when you do this. They like show up like
Yeah, I just feel like putting it
this
up there.
morning.
Well, it's nice to say hi to some people.
All right.
You want to say hi to anybody?
Yeah.
Mom?
I'd like to say hi to.
Uh-huh.
I got nothing.
I want to say hi to all the ladies out there. Happy Women's Month. We praise you also. Without you, there would just be a bunch of dudes around, which would be tight. But, you know, you're cool to hang out with too.
Would it be tight if it was just dudes? I don't think so.
I mean, dudes do rock. So.
Dudes do rock.
Yeah. Also, we got the new highlights channel going, and you really ought to check it out because there are some really good, funny edits that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
we've
God.
We've seen the latest one that's gonna drop. It hasn't dropped yet,
Yes.
but it's very fun. Really fun edit.
Yeah. So
You should go subscribe
to the Trillionaire Mindset
Yeah.
highlights.
and hit notify me.
Yes. Hit the little bell button, whatever, the Taco Bell button.
Bell.
I think when you press that, you get Taco Bell. But
That's true.
it's true. And also, we are working on our own channel just to
Oh
let
yeah.
you know. It's not up yet, but when it gets up, all you dipshits who are like, "Where's Cody and Noel?" You'll finally have nothing more to say.
Yeah, we'll be out of your hair. But if you're not one of those people and you love us,
Yeah.
we'll need you to subscribe to our new channel.
Yeah, when it's up, we'll let you know. Don't worry.
It's just going to be a page of just Ben and Emil, and it's going to be crazy.
Who knows? Well, there's gonna be we're gonna have all sorts of shit to post on there.
Yep.
Right? I'm gonna use it as my personal soapbox. It's
Yeah,
about
what's the first thing you're going to...
I don't know, conspiracy theories.
Yep.
We should totally lean into that. Like, what do you think? Just real fast before we dive, should we just fuck? I don't want to.
What was it? Well, now I'm curious.
I was talking with my friend Kate. Hey, Kate.
Oh
hey,
my God! If you shout out one more,
hi,
person,
Dolly.
No.
Kate's daughter, Dolly. She's like 2.
cut that.
No, Dolly gets a shout out. We love Dolly. Dolly's our youngest listener. She was asking me what's my biggest COVID conspiracy theory.
Oh, here we go.
And my biggest conspiracy theory was that it was intended to be this like population culling virus meant to kill tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions
That's what
of
you
people.
think?
I just was entertaining it for a minute. It's
Okay.
not what I actually think, but it is what I think. and it did not
And it
serve
didn't
the
work.
purpose. It didn't work as well as they wanted it to.
Yet.
I'm winking at him right now. I'm winking for the audience.
Maybe it's still working its way through us.
Yeah, I don't know. And it also comes from the fact that I watched the BBC show Utopia, whose plot is basically this: that
They created in a lab.
That this like small shadow group of people created of like government people took it upon themselves to create a pandemic, the vaccine for which would sterilize people as a form of population control, because they believed that if nobody stepped in to...
Damn it, I took the fucking vaccine.
Yeah, I know. Man, what if...
Okay, so you watched a TV show.
I
and
watched
now
a
you
television
think-
show and got an idea.
And now you think...
Is that the art for it? I don't remember.
Yeah, this is the comic in the show that they talk about.
Oh, yeah. It's a great show. Highly recommend. Watch the BBC version, not the American version that they like remade.
How do you watch this?
It's on like Netflix.
Oh.
Yeah. Not Netflix, Netflix.
Netflix?
Neffli.
Is that the British version?
Yeah, Netflix.
Yeah, focus on Netflix. Oi, it's on fucking Netflix. You see this one?
It's actually just on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
it's on Amazon, I'm being told. So
I've been
you can-
listening to a lot of Sleaford mods.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
They're this like...
Sounds British.
It's this like British punk band.
Yeah?
And they like... It's very like talky. He's like...
Oh, yeah, I love that.
It's the final countdown by fucking Journey. It's very fun.
Damn. By the way, I do that accent lovingly. I love...
Oh, no, you should
British
hear this guy.
No.
You would think this was the most Irish person you ever seen. The way he talks, he's like Joe Biden. The way Joe Biden hates British people is the same
Joe
thing.
Biden hates British
Yeah, because he's Irish, like old Irish.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he
They do
hates it.
hate...
I've got a clip of a lot of audio that they've caught him on a hot mic saying horrible things about British people.
Really?
I'll release it. If you get our channel
Yeah.
to 10,000 subscribers
You'll drop the Joe Biden...
I'll drop the Joe Biden British audio.
Yeah. I love the British. I love everybody.
It's just him going like, and they eat so many fucking beans.
They really do be eating beans. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, beans. I don't know what the deal is. Those British love their beans.
What's the deal with all that blood sausage?
Is that your Joe Biden? It's pretty good.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I was talking to a guy who gave me a blood sausage. Yeah, blood pudding. They also love that. I'll just take chocolate pudding, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, English people, we're all set on the blood pudding.
And the beans. Although beans and toast, pretty good. Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank the sponsor of today's episode, Public.com. Public is an investing app where you can invest in stocks, ETFs, and crypto with any amount of money.
What I love about Public is that it helps people become better investors. You can follow other investors and share ideas. People like Graham Stephan, Cody Ko, Shelby Church, and thousands more are on the app.
I joined Public, and you can see what trends I follow if you search for Ben Kahn in the app.
And you can find Emil DeRosa on there as well.
Yeah. On Public, you can buy slices of stocks, ETFs, and crypto versus full shares. Alongside thousands of stocks and ETFs, Public offers 11 crypto assets, including Bitcoin, Cardano, Ethereum, Doge, and Shiba Inu.
Plus, Public puts investors first and doesn't sell your trades to market makers like other investment apps. They route trades directly to the exchanges.
That's right, Emil. And right now, you'll get a free stock worth anywhere up from $3 to $70 when you go to public.com/trill and create an account. So get started today. Once again, make sure you go to public.com/TRILL, Trill, to get a free stock. Click the link in the description. Should I talk about my shitty trading week, but great trading week? I had accidental wins this week that were fucking tremendous. There's this company called MongoDB, which is like, what the fuck kind of name is that? Hey, let's call our company MongoDB.
What do they do?
I think they are like a database.
Oh, Mongo database.
Yeah.
Like, how big is your database? Mongo.
It's Mongo. This thing is huge. MongoDB is a source-available, cross-platform, document-oriented database program. Okay, you're going to have to chill out with the hyphenated things.
Wait, scroll down a little bit.
Ugh.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, what the fuck does that even mean? So anyway, I bought 200 shares of it, and then...
So how did you decide to buy 200? You were like, what's this dumb fucking company? Why?
Because it is a stock that moves... It
Oh,
has,
you were looking purely stock.
Yeah, I was looking at the chart, and I was like, damn, this thing is pretty oversold, but not as oversold relative to other growth companies, and things were looking like they might have been catching a bottom, and I picked up 200 shares for a quick flip. Little did I know,
Quick flip.
earnings were being reported after hours, and I did not know that, like I just said. And I'm looking at my P&L, which is profit and loss.
Pussy and... Oh, sorry.
No, what did you think it was? Pussy and what?
No, I didn't. I don't think I even said anything.
It must be the monitors. I'm just hearing things. But yeah, the pussy in love was I was down $1,200 on the day, and then after hours clicks, and I look and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? I'm up like $6,000 because they reported earnings and knocked it out. And then I was like,
hell yes,
diggity.
For all your database needs, baby.
MongoDB. And then I had a couple positions in Shopify, and I left a bunch of money on the table because I'm a dipshit.
Wait, but so Mongo means we're going to lunch, baby.
Yeah, you got lunch today, honey.
Hell yeah.
And then Melly, which is the South American Amazon, I had a good trade with. And then the biggest news, and then MQ, which is Marqeta. I don't know what the fuck they do. It's like some credit card company. But I bought a couple thousand shares of that, and same deal.
Why do you think it's Marqeta? Why not Marquette?
Well, because it's MARQUETA.
Oh, A.
Marqeta.
I thought it was an E. Marqeta. From the Beretta.
The hell is that?
It's the Biggie song. We're just talking about Biggie.
Yeah, but
putting all the
I don't
holes
know
in
that
your
song.
sweater.
I don't know that song.
From the Beretta.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. That's all I know.
That's all you
Sipping
know.
champagne when we're thirsty, eating sardines when we're
Actually,
thirsty.
I have been listening to a lot of like rap albums that came out when we were kids.
Yeah.
Enter the 36 Chambers. Ready to Die, of course.
Yeah.
Tupac. Oh, fucking Illmatic.
Yeah. Remember when we were talking about rap earlier, but then we moved on to something else?
Well, then you said Marqeta.
Marqeta reported earnings too, and it went up a couple bucks, and it was just like bada bing, bada boom. But so the biggest news, huge effing news, which is that Amazon announced the first stock split since 1999. And wouldn't you know, so that was yesterday, which is Wednesday as of this recording. They announced it Wednesday after hours. And Wednesday, during the trading day, I had a couple options that were down like 90%, and they were only at like a couple $100. And I thought, I should hold on to these because you never know, just in case we get some huge rally. And I thought, fuck that. I'm not going to lose a couple $100 more. I'm going to sell it. So I sold them. Just my fucking luck that they announced a split finally.
It is your luck.
It's insane. But then I got lucky on MongoDB and Marqeta, so it kind of offsets it. But I left I could have woken up to like $15,000 in profit. I calculated.
Man, think about the lunch we're going to on.
I know. It would have been.
My guy's taking me to Nobu.
We wouldn't have been eating sardines for dinner.
No,
let me tell you that.
Nice. Very good. Way to bring it back.
So although sardines are delicious, I don't know what that man was complaining about.
Well, it's just you want a little variety.
Sure. That's true.
You know what's crazy?
What?
So he used to say, remember, what song was it where it would say, time to get paid, blow up like the world trade?
Yeah.
which was a reference to
93 bomb.
Yes,
World Trade.
because he wasn't even alive when 9/11 happened. But then after 9/11, they would still play that song, but they started
Bleeping out that
yeah.
part. Oh, yeah. It's just like how in the beginning of the Sex and the City credits, they edited out the part that had the Twin
Sex
Towers.
and the City never acknowledged 9/11.
He really didn't.
How?
It really is great.
And it's just so fucking weird to me because there's such a like. Honestly, Sex and the City is the most like pre 9/11 show
Yeah.
I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And they just carried on like we were still living in that world.
Truly.
It's insane.
Yeah. It's kind of cool, though.
And then they acknowledged COVID in the new season,
Yeah. Briefly.
but like hardly. They were like, oh, COVID sucked. And then they have like a fucking funeral scene with a bunch of old people, not a mask in sight.
Yeah. Very funny. Anyway.
I think if we're talking about conspiracy theories, I think Sarah Jessica Parker did 9/11 and created COVID.
No comment there.
And
I agree with him.
Matthew Broderick, we all know what he did.
He killed someone.
Yep.
With his car. He did crash into someone and killed them.
I think it was in England. Not to bring it all back, let's start the show.
Oh, God. Well, so for those of you who don't understand what a split is, Amazon is doing a 20-for-1 split. So for every one share you've got, you now have 20. But the price per share is also divided by 20. So I believe it'll be, let me whip out my calculator here.
You got one right here, big dog.
29. Oh, yeah. Hey, you're right. I can use the actual calculator. 2,900. I'm just, doing it. 29.
Napkin math.
Where the fuck is the divided by button? There it is.
I got one.
20. How do I do equals? That's about $145 per share.
That's
that
what
it's
I got
gonna be.
over here.
Yeah, wow. So, and why do they do that? They do that so that it's more accessible for people. Even though nowadays on things like public.com, which is a sponsor, you can buy
shares,
slices.
slices,
Yes.
slices of shares.
Yeah. You can now, instead of buying like $145 worth, getting a slice of a share, you can buy an actual share at $145. But also, not only that, but they announced a $10 billion share buyback, which is, I think, the first. I don't know if that's the first share buyback they've ever done, but it is interesting. I wish they would have done a dividend instead. That would have been pretty cool. Not that I own shares, but so the good news is I did have some options that expire next week, and I held on to those. So,
You know what's another one that felt incongruous with 9/11?
What's that?
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I love the movie. It's a great rom-com. But I think it takes place, it's like 2004 it came out, maybe 2003.
Uh-huh.
We're still grieving, right?
Yeah. Very much, yes.
Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson
And they didn't
acting
acknowledge
like it never happened. They're riding motorcycles down the boardwalk in like fucking Coney Island. You tried to do that in 2003?
What would you have
You're
wanted
getting
them to
tackled
do?
by the FBI.
What would you have wanted them to do? Lean over and say, hey, remember 9/11? God damn.
Yeah, I want it to be somber the whole time. You're looking for love, but you're like, our city is still coming back.
Yeah, still healing.
Instead, they're going to Knicks games.
Also, the very first Spider-Man, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, which is the
They
best
took out
Spider-Man.
a cool scene where he's got a web between the Twin Towers.
Yes, but also, I believe in the print ads, in the poster, it's like Spider-Man's face, and in the reflection of his eyes, you could see the Twin Towers. I was going to say you could see 9/11, but you could see the Twin Towers in his eyes, and they promptly got rid of that.
Yeah.
Didn't Zoolander come out right after 9/11?
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
a big connection there. I don't we can't get into it, but the whole Ben Stiller Zoolander 9/11 connection.
I'd rather see what the collection is, the Ben Stiller Zoolander 9/11 collection. Oh man, I'm a 9/11 head for sure.
Oh yeah.
You
You watched the new footage?
Yeah, I did,
Mhm.
and I've been to the museum 3 times, I think.
Oh my God. I've been to New York with Ben. He doesn't shut up about the museum.
That's actually very true.
And it's like, once he starts going, he has, even though he's told you already, he's like, and there's a store down there and it's untouched.
It is. It's remarkable. It's untouched. It's a little 50 square foot little clothing store that's just perfectly preserved. It's got all the dust and the price tags and shit. Back when jeans used to cost $15 a pop before. You see those CPI numbers that came out? Jesus H. Louise.
Oh no, but I saw Joe Biden in the White House being like, it's gonna be bad.
Joe Byron. Bing bong.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank the sponsor of today's episode,
Manscaped.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath and I noticed I have beautiful balls.
I noticed too.
Our friends at Manscaped, the global leaders in below-the-waist hygiene, are turning men's shower dreams into their favorite routine with the all-new Ultra Premium Collection.
This all-in-one hygiene skin and hair bundle is designed to upgrade the everyday man's shower routine from head to toe. Your skin, hair, and balls deserve this. Save big by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the code TRILL.
I use this handy shower routine, and you should too. My everything is looking great, fresh, smelling.
You smell like a summer rose.
My
at
balls
the thing.
specifically, though.
Yeah, that tonic or whatever really does. It feels great.
And I let you get right up in there. You can.
Yeah.
You can.
I couldn't get enough.
Right. Now, let me walk you through the Manscaped shower routine. Step 1, lather on the cologne-infused Ultra Premium Body Wash with aloe vera and sea salt to keep your skin feeling clean and moisturized all day. Not sure if you heard that correctly, but this body wash is cologne-infused, so that special someone in your life will absolutely love it. Step 2, it's hair care time, baby. Apply the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner that cleanses and nourishes in one step. The non-greasy formula has a base of coconut water, green tea, aloe, turmeric, and sage. Apply this to your armpits and pubic region too.
Once you hop out of the shower, protect yourself from body odor by applying on the Manscaped aluminum-free deodorant. This deodorant dries clear and is also cologne-infused. Step 4, have tattoos or dry skin? Not a problem. Let's hit your skin with the hydrating body moisturizer spray.
Step 5, apply the Manscaped Lip Balm. This is a free gift when you purchase the Ultra Premium Collection. Last but not least, we're using the Lawnmower 4.0 electric trimmer to clean off any unwanted body hair. The Lawnmower 4.0 is waterproof, so you bet it's a major key to the new shower routine.
This elite trimmer is designed to trim hair on loose skin, wink wink. Although your balls might look like punching bags, don't treat them like one and benefit from their proprietary skin-safe technology. This new bundle will change your life, and I want all of my listeners out there with balls to live their best lives.
Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code TRILL at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code TRILL at manscaped.com. It's time to get wet and clean with your new Manscaped shower routine.
Nice rhyme. Holy fucking shit.
We
All
gotta
right.
start the show. This is insane.
Yeah, no, we've already started it, but
Oh, we've been recording this whole time?
yeah, no, we have. Should we skip this Tom Brady bullshit?
Yeah, definitely.
We're gonna make a
Kisses
joke.
his kid.
He kisses his kid. That's the joke. Oh, let's just do it quick. Tom Brady filed a bunch of trademarks for a bunch of shit, from food delivery to restaurants to water to jewelry to furniture. And our joke was he's also got Tom Brady brand kissing balm for fathers and sons.
The best way to have soft lips for kissing your young son.
Which is, come on, you got to teach your children how to kiss anyway.
Have you ever watched the actual clip?
Yes,
And
it's
so-
unsettling because he kisses him like upside down or whatever.
Yeah, but
He's laying down and his child comes up.
no.
You walk me through
Well,
it.
the worst part is, right, his child comes up and asks him for something, right? Isn't he getting worked on, like
Yeah, he's getting
physical
massaged.
therapy or massage or something? And his son asks him for something.
Mm-hmm.
And his dad said, like, well, what's in it for me? Which is, like, disgusting.
Uh-huh.
And the kid kind of, like, rolls his eyes, like, indicating he knows what he means.
Yeah.
And comes over and, like, pecks him on the lips and starts to walk away.
Yeah,
And Tom Brady says something like,
that's right.
you call that a kiss or something? It's so,
You know what,
he makes
though?
him do it again.
Yeah. Okay. It's probably the Brazilian culture from, what's her name?
Giselle?
Yeah, Jizzy Bunchy.
Is that what they call it?
No, I just don't know why I did that. But they...
So
Because they're a very affectionate
You're
people.
going on the record saying in Brazil, fathers are like, son, you better kiss me like you mean it.
Yes. Yeah. Well, they're a very affectionate people. So there's that. And also, yeah, I mean, you got to learn how to kiss somehow. So
Might as well practice on your dad.
speaking of kissing, Ryan Cohen of GameStop fame, the other big news this week was that he took a stake like a 9% stake, which is like $150 million stake in Bed Bath & Beyond.
This is what we actually wanted to talk about.
Yes. He took a big stake in Bed Bath & Beyond,
but you'll remember him from, he was kind of the impetus for the GameStop thing.
Yes.
Did a very
huge
similar
part.
thing.
The apes loved this guy.
Right.
Because he would tweet shit, and they'd be like, yes, king.
And he's still tweeting shit.
Yes, he's still tweeting just totally nonsensical.
It's funny because before it was announced, you sent me this.
Oh, yeah. He tweeted on March 2nd, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
And I said,
The fuck does that mean?
why is there a Bernie Madoff thing under it?
Someone replied to him.
Bernie. Can I tell you what? So I just took the Bernie sticker off my car because I didn't know, because I'm a big Bernie Madoff guy, right? So I thought it was for him.
Yeah.
Someone, I don't even know who this guy is, Bernie Sanders. I said it's some, and so
it doesn't matter.
I took it right off my car.
Yeah.
I said, I thought it was supporting.
Madoff? Man, that guy's dead as a doorknob now. Doornail or doorknob? Both are not living. So
you sent it to me, and I said, what the fuck does that mean?
Now we know that he's basically telegraphing that Bed Bath & Beyond could enjoy the same kind of upside as GameStop, which is... That's so shady. Like, don't fucking pump your shit like that, man. But at the same time, he does have every right to push for changes. That's what he's doing in taking this stake.
But it's also funny after how far we've come from GameStop to be like, yeah, maybe we'll do that again.
Right. But there is something to be said for a company being run poorly with overpaid executives who don't give a shit. Like, that's.
I think
there's nothing new there. Like with GameStop, before Ryan Cohen came on, Michael Burry, the Christian, what's his name from Big Short, Michael Burry took a position in GameStop and was an activist investor.
Right.
And came on and publicly said, this is what GameStop should do. They should pay down their debt. They should do a stock repurchase. They should do all this shit. Because companies, surprise, aren't always run efficiently or in the best interest of shareholders.
I found that the most interesting part, because, he's ragging on management and the CEO who has not been able to navigate the pandemic and the supply chain issues. And he was trying to blame that, but apparently similar retailers are, back to like 2019 revenue levels. And
Not them.
Bed Bath & Beyond is not.
Yeah.
And throughout this period, he's been paid $27 million.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What are their metrics for measuring performance to warrant that kind of
The more you
compensation?
fail, the more you're worth.
It really is bananas.
Fucking nice work if you can get it, huh? Being a CEO of a failing company.
Yeah, no kidding. Full on, fuck yeah. But he's taking a note from famed activist investor Carl Icahn's book and pushing for these changes. Carl Icahn, who I love because he started from nothing.
I watched the doc finally.
Yeah, there's a great documentary about him on HBO that just came out. I partly like him because he's got my last name just with an I in front of it.
That is why you like him.
It's weird. And he also looks like he looks like my grandpa, like my dead grandpa.
I don't think I like him.
Why?
I wanted to. I like that he came from nothing.
Yeah.
I like that he built everything, but he also just kind of turned into, he's just the epitome of that 80s corporate raider.
True.
And they have that clip of him when he bought TWA.
Yeah.
And he tells the flight attendants he's going to lower their wages, and so they go on strike.
Yeah.
And they play us the clip of him because the strikers march to his house.
Right.
And he's like, I'm going to go out there and talk to him.
Yeah.
And watching the clip, it's just kind of disgusting. He's got this huge house on the Hamptons, and there's this big group of strikers protesting in front of his house, and he comes out. It's this gigantic automatic gate, and it just opens up, and he starts walking through it.
Yeah.
He's just telling them oh no, you guys don't understand. If I didn't do this and that, you guys would be screwed. Blah. And it's just the most out of touch thing. It's billionaire coming out of his gated, and it is it's a cartoonish gate.
Yes.
And then it cuts away, and you see he's also watching the clip because now he's in his 80s.
Yeah.
And so he's watching himself in the 1980s, and he's like, I remember this. This was great. He's like, I love this. And he's just and he kind of rides this line of, he says he's an activist and he hates he hates how CEOs are compensated, and he thinks that like Americans are getting ripped off. But he talks about the wealth gap, but then he can't connect it, right? When he's talking about like screwing over workers and laying people off, and because he's like, well, I'm just making companies more efficient and stuff, and people are losing their jobs because of his, because he sees value.
And his logic being, especially in the TWA case, if you guys don't make this concession, you're not going to have a company to work for because it's going to go out of business. That's what his whole point was. It's like, I stepped in to try to save this failing company, and we all, like the pilots union was on board. Everybody else the mechanics were on board. The flight attendants were the
then
only
it went
ones.
out of business anyway.
Well, no, they didn't.
No, he
it
couldn't
did.
write,
It
he
ended
couldn't
up
write
failing.
the ship.
Yeah. But, so I think he does have interesting points about, but
it seems like he thinks like all of our problems are CEO pay. It's weird.
And board of directors things, which is, and so if you've never seen the movie Wall Street, you should watch Wall Street because it's an interesting one. But what's the guy's name? Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas's character is loosely based on Carl Icahn, and there's that famous "Greed is Good" scene where he goes in front of the board of directors at the shareholder meeting for Teldar paper, and there's like 30 directors on there, and he says, all these people make like $250,000 a year. I couldn't tell you what any one of them does.
Yeah, Oliver Stone basically cribbed Carl Icahn speeches.
Yeah.
The only part I liked was him calling out Bill Ackman and calling him
a
crybaby and shit.
Yeah, that was great. I remember when that happened.
But that's the thing. You're watching two people. I'm just like, I don't fucking have a dog in this fight. I don't like.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I like him because we share a similar last name. And
but you were saying he was doing something with McDonald's too.
Yes. So it's funny because he's currently engaged in another sort of corporate activism thing against McDonald's. And it's funny because he only has 200 shares, which is like, it's literally, I mean, it's at like $200 a share. So he's got, I don't even know why he doesn't have, buy something more than that. But he's pushing for them to have a better, he's basically saying that the place where McDonald's sources their pork from treats the pigs inhumanely. They have the sows in these specific cages they're called like birthing cages or something like that. And he's saying that it's inhumane and it's not right. And he's like publicly calling out McDonald's. McDonald's responded and said, gestation cages, they're called. McDonald's in 2013 said they'd shift from their pork sourcer who kept pigs in gestation cages. And now they're saying that they would only reduce the practice and not eliminate it because, quote, current pork supply in the U.S. would make this impossible. Ugh. And then they said, furthermore, it reflects a departure from the veterinary science used for large-scale production throughout the industry and would harm the company's shared pursuit of providing customers with high-quality products at accessible prices, which is just like, it's basically lip service saying, hey, these pork farms are doing the bare minimum that's required of them to make sure these pigs live.
And this is what Carl Icahn is taking.
He's like pushing. Yeah, I don't know why. But then McDonald's did point out like, hey, Carl Icahn, you have an active interest in like a competitor's pork farm or some shit like that, or packaging or something. But I don't know. We should just ban mass farming like that with especially pigs. They're so damn smart. And cows. I should be vegan. I don't know why I'm not.
There you go.
I'm getting there.
Go plant-based, baby.
I just hate chickens so much. They deserve to die and we should eat them.
Whoa.
I don't. I'm joking. I don't know where that came from.
Did you notice the part where Carl Icahn was starting a podcast?
Yeah, with his daughter, and he's like away from the mic like this, just not knowing how to do it. Yeah. But it reminds me, I just have a quick anecdote. Back when you had to get photos processed at like Sam's Club or Costco, and you write your last name, and then they put it in there's just massive swaths of photos you've got to sift through to find your family's name.
You got Carl's by accident, and you just started looking through them, and you were like, oh my
God, he's naked.
God.
No, our last name Khan with a C, there's obviously 100 fucking other last names that start with C, so it would take a solid amount of time to find yours. So my dad one day was like, you know what? I'm just going to start putting a U in front of our name. And then
Icahn.
you go and there's only one name. Nobody has a U last name.
That's not true.
Yeah, I know. There's Urquiza. There's, you name it. There's plenty. But not a lot getting their photos developed. It's uncommon to have a U starting last name. And there would be. Just pluck it out of there. And I was like, Dad, don't they care that you lied? And he's like, they don't give a shit. It's just a name on the thing. You could put Jumbo the Clown, and they'd be like, okay, here's Jumbo's pictures.
That's a good idea by your dad.
Yeah, that's smart, enterprising. Hey, guys, we want to take a quick break to thank another sponsor of today's episode, Stamps.com. Thank you, Stamps.com. Listen, pal, time is money, okay? Don't waste either with repeated trips to the post office. Don't be a fool. With Stamps.com, you can skip the trip and focus on how to take your small business to the next level.
Stamps.com lets you print official postage right from your computer and saves you money in the process, so you can spend less time at the post office and more time making your customers happy.
Listen, bub, going to the post office takes a ton of time and energy, and you're spending gas or walking. I don't know what you're
Hey, and
doing.
with the gas prices these days, you're going to want to print from home.
Buddy. So believe me when I say Stamps.com is a must-have.
Stamps.com saves you time, money, and stress. For more than 20 years, Stamps.com has been indispensable for over 1 million businesses. Stamps.com gives you access to all the post office and UPS shipping services you need right from your computer. And get discounts you can't find anywhere else, like up to 40% off USPS rates and 76% off UPS.
Whether you're an office sending invoices, a side hustle Etsy shop, or a full-blown warehouse shipping out orders, Stamps.com will make your life easier. All you need is a computer and standard printer, no special supplies or equipment. You're up and running in minutes, printing official postage for any letter, any package, anywhere you want to send.
Stop overpaying for shipping with Stamps.com. Sign up with promo code TRILL for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, free postage, and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, and enter code TRILL. Okay, so Ryan Cohen's trying to be a bit of a
He's trying to
Carl
be an
Icahn.
activist. Yeah, he was saying that there's a part of the company that can be stripped and sold off for parts in the billions of dollars, which is worth more than the company is altogether now. And then he was tweeting more.
He wants to split up Bye Bye Baby too, I think.
Yeah, I get Bye Bye Baby is a part of
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah. What's Bed Bath & Beyond doing right now? Let's see. It is back down to $20, $20.50.
Yeah, so when he first announced, it shot up like 110%.
Yeah, it opened up 110% and then slowly just melted all day down. It lost like 50%.
Yeah.
Intraday, but was still up overall.
I was trying to figure out how the apes feel. I think some are like, yes, we're doing this again. And I think some were maybe like,
you're abandoning GameStop.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, Ryan has his new shiny new toy.
Oh God.
And he's forgetting all about GameStop. But Ryan did say, I can't take any role at Bed Bath & Beyond because I'm still at GameStop.
Right. But he can take a position, and I read just today that he's tapping one of Carl Icahn's activist investor people to help with this proxy battle thing. A proxy battle is when you're battling with, like the board of directors internally. Over control, yeah. That'll be interesting to see how that shakes out. Maybe he'll...
Are you getting involved?
Am I getting involved? I flipped some Bed Bath & Beyond the other day, yeah.
Oh.
It's a quick little flip. In fact, maybe I'll do something right now.
Why? You think it's going to go back up?
Nah, I don't know.
Well, I guess you're not allowed to say.
No, I'm not. I can't even say what I'm doing right now, but I'm just doing something. Anyway,
tell me off the air.
Okay. I'm taking a 10% stake in Bed Bath & Beyond right now with my $180 million that I've got lying around.
And you're going to bully the board of directors.
Yeah. I'm going to go.
Ryan. What? Listen to this. What if we just did towels?
Towels and beyond.
I can't.
Yeah, I don't like stepping foot. And they all have those fucking, they send you those coupons for 20% off or whatever. Everybody's got one of these effing coupons. Even if you go and don't have one, the cashier's got them at the ready, and they're like, here, you're 20% off.
I get my oil changed at Pep Boys,
I thought you were going to say Bed Bath & Beyond.
I wish. I try every time. I go, can someone take care? And they go, it's a Bed Bath & Stop coming in here.
Sir. Okay, what?
But it's always, I know there's a coupon.
Yeah.
And they always go, it's like $45. And I go, yeah, but what about the coupon? And they go, oh, yeah. And it's like, what? Just fucking make that the price. Why do I have to do this every time?
Yeah, I don't know. Everything sucks.
Everything sucks.
Everything sucks ass. Except for this show, which rocks.
This show rocks.
This show whips. So Putin and Russia could trigger a nuclear apocalypse, this one analyst
Well, this is
says.
good because a lot of people are asking what they should be doing.
Yeah, because people are worried about like nuclear war.
Trading and investing. Is any of it all worth it?
I mean, this analyst pretty much hits the nail on the head.
I really like
it.
Yeah.
This guy says, despite the risk of nuclear war, it makes sense to stay constructive on stocks over the next 12 months. If an ICBM is headed your way, the size and composition of your portfolio becomes irrelevant. Thus, from a purely financial perspective, you should largely ignore existential risk, even if you do care about it greatly from a personal perspective. Yeah. So
money won't matter.
Yeah.
If a nuclear...
Bitcoin will.
Right.
Bitcoin will survive.
Bitcoin will survive.
It'll be the currency of the post-apocalyptic.
But the point is, you might as well still try to set yourself up to be as financially healthy as possible, no matter what, because if it doesn't happen, great.
Yeah.
You're set up. You're investing. If it does happen, doesn't matter. No one... What? There's gonna be rich people in the nuclear apocalypse?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, but also the scary thing is the reason he's talking about this is because they have raised the risk level of nuclear apocalypse to 10% over the next 12 months.
Yeah. 10% chance of a civilization
they're still
ending
saying
global nuclear war.
Yeah, they're still saying it's far off.
Killer. Cool. If I found out that there was a missile inbound for LA, I would drive right to where it's dropping. I want to get vaporized like that. That's the smart thing. That's what we should all do here in Los Angeles. We should all head straight to
We should all be in our cars trying to pinpoint it?
Yes.
Like it's like a lawn dart?
It would kill you before your nerves would have time to send the signal to your brain. It would just be like, you're just gone.
I mean, you don't have to be that close to it for that to happen.
You got to be, it's only like 500 feet or something like that.
500 feet?
From like, and then beyond that, you're still burning up pretty fast. And I would try to make a cool, funny pose to have my shadow burned onto the sidewalk or whatever, or onto a building, like, whoa. For future people to see, like, damn, this guy. I want to be basically like the Pompeii masturbator guy.
Is that real?
Yeah, you've never Googled Pompeii masturbator.
No way.
Yeah, no, really. Watch, you'll see. There is a calcified, mummified, whatever you want to call it, guy who died in like a jerking off position, and that's just his legacy.
You running to where the bomb's gonna hit,
and then just assuming a beating off position. Yeah, look at him. There he is.
He could be doing anything.
I know. He probably was just like, I'm dying. And
he was probably like, oh, my penis is being burned off.
No, my penis is the first thing to go. Oh, ouch. Or he's protecting it. You never know.
How is the lava hitting my penis first?
But it looks like he's in ecstasy, too. Like, oh.
You can tell he's nutting.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to assume the position for the amusement of future generations.
Do you think there will be future generations?
Probably not. I mean, listen, pal.
You know why they call them Gen Z?
Why?
Because they're the last one.
Oh, fuck. I didn't need to hear that today, dude. I did not need to hear that. That's not cool. That's not cool. I don't like that. I don't like that. That does take off some of the pressure for me to have children, but fuck. That's wild. Wait, because Z is the last letter?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Speaking of World War III, crybaby Bill Ackman says that World War III may have already started, which, like, all right, pal. Yeah, sure, probably, maybe. Who knows? It'll be a different kind of war. It'll be a cold one.
Do you think so?
I don't know. Will it be a cold war?
Yeah.
I mean, with global warming, it's gonna be warm most of the time.
It's gonna be hot as shit.
It's gonna be hot as hell. I don't know. I mean, On that note, I just have to say,
What are you going to say?
whenever the stock market starts to go down, you start to get more people in your timeline, these experts who are perma bears. When I say perma bear, I mean they are permanently bearish. They are permanently saying that everything is a bubble, everything is going to crash. You got to hoard gold, you got to buy silver, you got to do all this shit, and just relax a little bit, because those people, they're clickbaiters. Like there's this video that I saw that was fed to me. I just want to see the title of this thing, this YouTube video. You have no idea what's about to happen. It's too late. Economic nightmare is reality. Get ready now.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's related to Russia and Ukraine?
It's just about the whole fucking shebang, and it's this
Look
dork,
at this guy.
and he's just talking about his
It's Steven Seagal's bald brother.
It's Steven Seagal's bald brother, or Soda Popinski from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on NES. You don't know? It's Google Soda Popinski real fast, please. This guy was so hard to beat. Come on, you have it? Soda Popinski. It's exactly how it sounds. He looked, yeah. Well, yeah. That's very small. Yeah, it looks like him, huh?
A little bit.
Yeah. Anywho, just watch out for these guys, because they always... There's this one guy who has me blocked on Twitter. His name is Sven something, and he's always on CNBC. And during the COVID lows, he was basically... Because when shit starts to go bad, everybody looks to these guys as like, damn, I guess he was right. And then they're like, yeah, I'm right. The Fed is blah, blah, blah. And then within months, the stock market bounces, and they're still saying, it's going to get worse. And then the market doubles without them, and it's just...
It could get worse.
It could. I mean, anything could happen. Just exhibit some critical thinking skills, and don't get too scared. Don't let yourself get wrapped up with these doom and gloom.
In these unprecedented times?
Yeah. Unprecedented?
Unprecedented.
Well, it is. Have you seen who's in charge?
No. Did you see the video of them asking him, sir, do you have anything to say about gas prices?
What did he say? I knew a guy named Gas.
I said, listen, Corn Pop. Listen here, Jack. What an insane... How did that happen? How did he become the guy? He was
know.
like...
I
telling people he could do more push-ups than him and stuff.
I don't know how we as a country haven't banded together to say, okay, anybody over 60 can't be the leader.
Right.
Can't be in Congress, can't do anything.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
We push you off a cliff.
Joey. No, we don't have to push him off the cliff.
Yeah, we do.
We'll send him to a farm.
Except for our moms.
Send him to a farm upstate.
Yeah, so a farm. Yeah, because old people can be good. It'll be good for them. They get to plow. They
Honestly,
get to exercise.
I saw
run around.
There was a TikTok that went viral. I only see the TikToks that make their way to Twitter.
Oh yeah, those are the best ones.
Right.
Twitter filters it all.
It's the greatest hit.
It is the greatest filter.
But it was this old woman. You probably see it because you like TikTok. It was this old woman, and she's playing. I think it's like lawn bowling. But she throws this ball perfectly, and it just rolls right into the ball. Okay. And I was like, this is fucking living. When you're like retired and you're just like in a community of retired people, you guys just fucking, you're doing activities.
Yeah.
Everyone should be doing. I want. Let me do it now.
Well, that's what happens when you become old. You revert back to childhood. Your body turns back into a baby.
I know, but do it. Let me do it now while I have my body.
Nobody's stopping you, pal.
Society won't allow it.
Society will.
Well, I also need everyone.
What, are the cops going to arrest you?
I also need everyone else to buy it. I need a bunch of other people in their 20s and 30s.
It's called Sandals Resort.
To come play sports with me?
It's called Sandals Resort. You've never heard of Sandals?
I thought that was for like fucking each other.
I mean, yeah, it's like an adults-only resort where you go and play volleyball and flirt and fuck each other.
Hey, I saw you out on the volleyball court.
Nice spike.
Do you want to check out the all-inclusive buffet later?
I love a good buffet.
Do you? I don't think I do.
My family used to vacation at Harrah's Casino in Laughlin, Nevada, and they had the best bacon I've ever had in my entire life.
The Las Vegas of not Las Vegas.
Yes, that's exactly right. It's just like a little podunk, shitty little Las Vegas. If anybody out there is from Laughlin, just sorry I said that.
If you thought Reno wasn't really Las Vegas, wait till you see Laughlin.
Yeah. Reno is like meth Vegas.
Then what's Laughlin?
Oh God. Cigarette Vegas. Yeah. In other news, oh wait, I have a story about that Harrah's. I remember one time they were opening there was a candy shop that was opening. It was the grand opening of this candy shop.
Hell yes.
In the lobby of the Harrah's, and my family was first in line, and some fucker cut us in line and was like, "I'm gonna be the first person in line to
I want the
purchase something."
candy.
And we got Jawbreakers. I remember that.
That was the story.
That's the whole story.
What is going on? We're gonna have to put you.
It's my brainworms, man. I got brainworms.
We're gonna have to put you in an old folks home.
It's scary. Alzheimer's. They say Alzheimer's. By the time you have symptoms, it's too late. It's too late. Your brain is already mush.
You're done.
And you start having the symptoms that they can't detect in your 40s.
You got symptoms we can detect.
Huh? Like what?
Like
what?
telling me they were opening a new candy shop.
So what? Fucking what? It's riveting stuff. This is hit stuff.
I
here.
went down to the candy shop and a man cut me off.
He cut off the whole family.
He cut me off the whole family.
And he wanted to be the first.
And then, you know what we got, young boy? Jawbreakers. The fuck are you talking about?
Jawbreaker candy. It's a big fucking billiard pool ball size ball that you can choke on or break your teeth.
It was worthless.
It was totally worthless.
I used to remember.
What?
This is the last candy thing, and then we're moving on.
Hey, so you know that other hip hop lyric. There's a fellow who wanted to take
It's
someone
my turn
to the
now.
candy shop, let someone lick a lollipop.
Remember bubble tape?
Of course I do.
Well, so we were at like the candy shop or whatever, and my dad got me a bubble tape, and I'm in the back seat, and I just keep, it's fun. You pull off a piece of tape and you put it in and you chew it.
Sure.
And so I just keep pulling off the tape. And my dad was like, "Don't waste the whole thing right now." And I was like, yeah, sure. And he sees me, keep pulling the tape. And he said, "If you put that whole thing in your mouth, I'm going to make you chew it."
Well, yeah, what else are you going to do with it?
Well, he knew I was just going to put it all in my mouth and spit it out.
Oh, yeah.
But he's like, he didn't want me to do that.
So you were just walking around with a
Well, then so I finally finished the thing, and I was like, well, I'm about done with this. And he was like, no.
That's a dad mode thing to do for sure. The child equivalent. You got to smoke the whole pack
with the gigantic wad of bubble tape.
Yeah. Oh man, I could go a whole episode about stupid shit that I did as a kid involving food and my mouth, but
food and your mouth.
Yeah.
That's usually what. Can we talk about
Yeah. Hello, everyone. We want to take a quick break to thank the sponsor of today's episode, Workable. Hey, I got a question for you. Is your company or business having a tough time hiring the people you need? Because let me tell you, I know a thing or two. Because they're
our coffee shop.
Yeah, yes, our coffee shop just can't keep up with hiring. These baristas, man, they're really hard to come by. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but we got more open jobs than there are actual available workers these days.
There are 46% more jobs being posted than before the pandemic, and there are 44% fewer candidates applying to each one. So you need to find the right candidates and hire them fast. Workable can help. Workable accelerates every step of your hiring process from find to hire.
That's right, Emil. Workable helps you cast the widest net possible by posting your jobs to all the top job boards, more than 200 total, with just one click. It helps you evaluate and hire quickly with modern tools like video interviews and e-signatures. Plus, Workable will help you automate repetitive tasks like scheduling interviews so you can spend time on what's important, making hires.
Whether you're hiring for your coffee shop like us or your engineering team also like us, Workable is exactly what you need to hire the right people, fast. Start hiring today with a risk-free 15-day trial. If you hire during the trial, which many do, it won't cost a thing. Just go to workable.com to start hiring. Workable is hiring made easy.
So Ukraine is no longer insisting on joining NATO as of this week. There was a headline, which is a huge concession, and that provided a brief.
Well, I think
respite
Russia
for
outlined some of their demands,
and they are not budging on anything.
They've been talking. So
now there's this whole chemical weapons rigmarole going on. I don't even know.
You sent me that thing, and I was like, this is bullshit. And then did I send you the Jen Psaki was literally talking about it a day later.
Yeah, Jen Psaki did like a
Ben is on a crazy
conspiratorial websites.
and they've been coming true.
Yeah,
And he's scaring me.
I know.
He told me that the U.S. was going to start talking about a false flag attack.
Yeah, and blame it on Russia.
And I was literally like, shut up, Ben.
Yeah, and
I'm
then
trying to go to sleep.
And then they put out this weird video where Jen Psaki says, listen, there's nothing to worry about. There are no chemical weapons facilities.
But then she was talking about how Russia is going to do a false flag attack.
It really is.
I'm not going down your weird rabbit holes.
I mean, I'm not going down it either. I'm just saying that it's worth looking at all kind of potential things now because everything's on the table.
Okay, for the audio listener, Ben just slid me a piece of paper and it says jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
The thing is about that conspiracy, which is so fucking stupid, is sure, but it can weaken them, okay?
Here we go.
Here we go. It can weaken the structural integrity of steel beams. You fucking morons. Oil was over $135 a barrel. Russia says it could reach $300 a barrel if the sanctions continue. And guess what? American oil companies could help, but they don't. So fuck you, Chevron. Fuck you, Shell. You dumb fuckers.
More. Give me more.
Their stocks are at all-time highs. Their stocks fucking rallied because gas is at $6 a barrel. It's like gas is at $7 a barrel.
It's going to go up.
Corn Pop.
Nothing I can do about it.
Back in the day, Corn Pop could fill up his truck $5 a gallon. I said, hey, why don't you give me a hug?
I got to get this guy Trump out of office. People are paying too little for gas. I said, hey, Jack, you want to pay $7? People are texting me did you see the viral news story about the gas station in LA where it had like $7.50 gas?
Yeah.
People are like, is it really like that? If anyone here is wondering, LA is the strangest place I've ever been. I spent most of my time on the East Coast, and for the most part, it seemed like when you would drive around, you would see gas prices that were all pretty comparable.
Yeah.
And then I got to LA, and it's fucking bizarre.
Yeah. The ones that are off freeways to take advantage of people.
But not only that, there would still be at least like 30, 40 cent discrepancies among like ones that are right next to each other. It's very weird. So you can kind of just find the gas station you go to that consistently has cheap prices, and you do that.
Yeah.
But then there are these weird, I honestly thought they were like fronts for something. There's one right by the 101, which is probably, we know.
76. Is it a 76?
No, it's an Exxon.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
And they consistently have somewhere between like $1.50 and $2 higher per gallon.
Beverly Hills also had way higher. There's like a Shell station off of Santa Monica or Wilshire, I think.
And that's not to say the gas prices are extremely high in LA.
Oh, California gets fucked every
time. They're probably about $5 a gallon.
Yeah.
But so now you can find a gas station that will have $7.50.
Yeah.
And I think news stations are like, well, this is great. We could just go viral and talk about how crazy this is.
Yeah. It's really.
But yeah, I have friends sending me the video and being like, is this real? How?
Yes, it's real.
Well, the $7.50,
but not for everyone.
No one's paying $7.50 for gas.
Yeah, but it's better gas. That's why they charge more.
I know. I refuse to get it.
It's elite gas.
I say, give me the cheap stuff.
Yeah. God damn it! It really does.
No, but
piss me off.
What you were saying reminds me of the inflation. It feels a lot like the inflation thing, where everyone's talking about how expensive things are, but yet corporate profits are just like through the fucking roof.
Oh yeah,
so they talk about they're just passing the cost down to us. Like, this is the way it's going. But it's like, well, you guys seem to be doing fine.
Yeah, and American companies, we heard, could drill more and get more oil domestically, but it would cost them too much. And like, yeah, you look at Chevron's chart and it's just rallied like 30% over the last month. The CEOs they're gonna get their big packages. Do you need it?
You know what really?
Do you need it?
They do need it.
Do you fucking need more? Because I'll give you more. Do you want me to spend more money on the gas? I'll do it. I swear, if it'll make you happy, please.
Did you see Stephen Colbert?
Colbert?
How is it?
Colbert.
Stephen Colbert.
You're saying Colbert. It's Colbert.
Yeah, the L's silent.
No, it's not. It's not Colbert.
Stephen Colbert.
Yeah, there you go. You got it right.
Okay.
What about him?
He went a little viral because, I mean, rightfully so. He was getting fucking dunked on because he was like,
Oh, he said,
it
hey.
sucks because he used to be so like fun and he was, and then now he's just this weird like
political guy.
But like
everybody is
so elite pilled of like he can't even see reality anymore.
What did he say?
He was basically doing this rah thing of like, yeah, and we don't care if we have to pay more for gas. What is it now? $5 a gallon? Great. Oh, like, if we're just gonna hurt Putin, like I don't care. Jack it up to $15 a gallon. You know why? Because I drive a Tesla. And everyone was like, yeah. And it's like, dude, how fucking dense are you?
That's so out of touch.
This guy, I mean, he's probably worth like $100 million.
No way. I bet he's worth like 50.
Okay. Take me away.
He might be. You never know what investments he's got. Oh, Stephen Colbert. Hey, we split the difference. 75 million, according to.
Glad you fucking.
According to website. What? Let's pull up this unusual Wales tweet.
Our favorite congressperson,
Marjorie Taylor Greene, bought American oil stocks, including Chevron. She bought war stocks, including
Lockheed
Martin, and renewable energy stocks, including NextEra, one day before tweeting the following, quote, "War and rumors of war is incredibly profitable and convenient." I know that she was tweeting that as a jab toward the elites, as like, hey, war is just profitable for these companies,
right,
which is true.
She props her up as a common person who's she's going down to Washington and fight against the elites.
Yeah, she's gonna squeeze Joe Biden's noggin between those.
But
those
meanwhile,
thighs.
we want her to get down here.
Yeah,
give us a lesson. If you know what I'm saying.
Give me a lesson, Marjorie.
I want to be waiting on the sidelines. Let me get in there.
It's my turn to get my head squeezed.
Pop that motherfucker's head already.
It sucks because I do put Chevron in my Volvo. That's what my mechanic tells me to put in it. You got to do 91 octane. So then Russia is also threatening to cut the flow of natural gas to Europe, which is... I do want to mention that real fast. Because of the whole Russia thing, the price of nickel went up because what the fuck? Who cares? But this one Chinese company had 100,000 tons of nickel that they were short, and then nickel squeezed from 20,000 a ton to 100,000 per ton, and the London Metal Exchange had to halt trading in it, which is interesting because apparently 17% of the world's nickel comes from Russia. Huh. And you know who suffered a huge loss?
No,
BlackRock.
No, not BlackRock.
BlackRock. Not Larry Fink. Larry.
Think of the Finks.
I'm so sorry, BlackRock. Did you suffer a loss?
I was reading it says, I don't know how they fucked this up so bad.
Oh, because they're a bunch of fucking greedy idiots and they'll do anything. What are they? I don't. It's some frontier fund.
Yeah. It's the BlackRock's Emerging Frontiers Fund. One hedge fund team at BlackRock Inc. saw Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine as a chance to buy more of the country's stocks.
Ha!
Why?
Because they thought that it was, Like it was managing $960 million at the end of January is now down about 7%. Yeah, I guess they thought, hey, this is
Russia was one of the biggest long bets for the hedge fund at the start of February, with 9% of its gross assets invested in the country's shares. After a research trip to the country in January, the document shows Sam Vett, head of the team, told investors that he raised the bet further when the invasion began.
Oh, Babu,
Sammy
boy,
I can't
what
imagine
are you doing?
Like going, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good for us.
Well, because they thought that it was a temporary blip and that these Russia stocks were going to bounce back.
Sure, but like you have to imagine that the only thing America and the rest of the West is going to do is economic sanctions.
Yeah, he's going to continue punishing. Pull up a chart. Can you type in YNDX, Yandex, which is like the Russian Google, I think? Because you know what's going to happen is oh wow, yeah, because Yandex has been halted. Can you do like a 1 month chart? Yeah, it's gone down from like about $55 in mid-February to now less than 28, about $19, down 62% in the last month. Russia's apparently going to cut themselves off from the rest of the world on the internet
Look, I just hope we
tomorrow.
can wrap this whole thing up so BlackRock comes out of this thing okay.
Yeah, I just really want BlackRock to be okay. Poor guys. Poor Larry Fink.
Wait, can I tell you about one thing? We're
What?
running out of time.
No, yeah, okay, what?
Well, I
What do
mean,
you
we
got?
have time. We'll get to the
Yeah,
other
we got a
stuff
little
too.
bit. What do you got?
Okay, so everyone's with these sanctions, right? Everyone's complaining it hurts poor people, not really
Yeah.
these rich oligarchs,
Yeah.
right? And that's a problem, right? We want to make sure we can hit these oligarchs where it hurts. And
The
there've
ball.
been some
In the balls.
Right,
Where-
right. We want to hit them in the balls. And there've been some like really good reporting on this, like especially I didn't know this. Apparently London is called Londongrad as a joke because there's so many Russian oligarchs hiding.
I
their
did not
money.
know that.
And yeah, there was a really good article, "Punish the Oligarchs, Not the Poor" by Grace Blakely. She was talking about it. She's British.
Hey, so I'm punishing oligarchs, not the
Grace, if you're listening, sorry about the stuff we were talking about before.
What?
But yeah, and so it's they're talking about how they're gonna have to look into their own look into what their elites are doing. I mean, Boris Johnson is taking like millions of dollars and the Conservative Party from Russians. But luckily, there is a Texas Republican in Congress who has just the idea for us, right? So, vigilante Republican bill would allow private citizens to seize Russian oligarchs' yachts and jets.
Hell yeah.
I love this.
Oh, yeah, that's going to unite the country.
Private citizens would be allowed to seize the planes and yachts of Russian oligarchs around the globe under legislation introduced in the House on Monday by a Texas Republican.
Would they get to keep them? No.
No.
Would there be rewards? There would have to be some kind of
The fucking feeling of, climbing aboard a yacht and kicking a Russian in the nuts, I guess. I don't know.
They got to have armed guards, I'm sure.
So he's saying Putin's inner circle have planes and yachts sitting in airports and harbors all over the world. If President Biden refuses to act quickly, then it is time Congress and American citizens take matters into their own hands. Russian oligarchs must be held accountable for enabling the disgusting invasion of Ukraine. I was looking for ways to hold Russia accountable without using military personnel, and avoiding action that would send an escalatory message. Oh, yeah. Telling your citizens to climb aboard Russian yachts is not going to be escalatory at all.
Yeah, they're based on a concept called privateering, intended to combat piracy, Navy Commander Jonathan Sill wrote in a 2013 paper.
This is what he says. They are to carry out the mission in a civilian-to-civilian manner while avoiding loss of life. But if an incident does occur, it means they exceeded the government's mandate and that individuals must know they bear responsibility for their actions.
Okay, so they're giving you carte blanche to go seize these things. But hey, if you kill somebody, it's on you.
It's on you,
The
pal.
government's not going to...
If you get killed, you
Yeah.
shouldn't have been fucking around.
Yeah, we didn't say to do it. We just said you could, and we wink, wink, nudge, nudge that you probably should to help us out.
So look, if this thing gets through, this might be the end of the show because me and Ben are buying a little boat. We're going to be climbing aboard.
Yeah, no Russian will suspect. no Russian will suspect Columboat coming
Right.
up. Hey, ahoy there, matey! Could you spare a cup of sugar for our Columboat? We're on an expedition to
Permission to
Catalina
come
Island.
aboard.
Yeah, permission to come aboard. Our ladder's broken. Please help. Do you have a screwdriver we could borrow, Mr. Russian oligarch? Sure, come on board. Yeah, I got that fucker.
And then we say, this boat's ours now.
Yeah, this boat's ours, you
I'm going to
dumb
deliver
son
to
of a
Joe
bitch.
Biden.
Yeah, Joe Biden's...
I mean, fucking, we joke, but there will definitely be people, I think, who would be happy to go.
Yeah. Man, these sanctions, though. I mean, to wrap it up here.
I just don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Russia's now the world's most sanctioned nation. McDonald's was the latest. They're closing temporarily all 850 restaurants in Russia, but they will continue to pay 62,000 employees.
Oh, man, I wish
It's really cool.
I wish I pulled it. There was a great quote of someone was reporting on the closing of the last McDonald's, and they saw, as it was closing, there was a man leaving, looked like a customer, and he said, and so they went up and they were like, "Sir, how do you feel about, McDonald's closing up shop in Russia?" And he just goes, "Oh, I don't know. I've only ever used it for the bathroom."
I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
There was a guy I saw on Reddit who showed his fridge, and it's fully stocked with hamburgers because he loaded up before McDonald's closed. Priorities. I would do that if In-N-Out was closing. I would go get a bunch and freeze them. I don't actually know. I wouldn't.
No, that sounds
Fuck that.
disgusting.
Yeah, because what are you gonna do? Reheat them?
Yeah.
Well, McDonald's burgers could survive a nuclear apocalypse.
Which, hey, we might need that soon.
Yeah.
I'll be eating roach protein.
Roach milk?
Roach.
Be milking their little nippies.
I don't think they produce milk.
They do produce milk.
Roaches?
Yeah.
Dude, No fucking way.
Yes, they do. What? This
Roaches?
will be the last thing.
No, because
roaches produce milk. Google roach milk hot.
no, don't type hot.
Cockroach milk is a milk-like, protein-rich, crystalline
milk-like.
substance produced
It's not-
by cockroaches.
it's not-
It serves as
Ew,
nutrition for their
dude,
young.
I'm getting so grossed out.
But humans can harvest this milk by
Extracting it from their midgut, dude.
Wait, can you image search?
No, please don't.
I'll just tell you what it looks like.
Ew, dude.
What the fuck is that?
Move
third
it.
im-
Get it off the screen.
There's a third. The Google image search for cockroach milk. What the fuck? It's off the screen.
Ugh,
All right.
ugh.
Well, anyway.
No.
Once again,
We're
really-
not ending on that.
Okay. What do you want to end on?
Oh boy, I'm like so fucking skeeved out.
Okay.
You know, forever I couldn't eat dates because I lived in New York for so long, and dates look a lot like cockroaches. And
Sorry.
then I moved to LA, and I was like, you know what? I think I can fucking eat dates again.
Yeah.
I think you might have ruined it for me.
I'm so sorry.
I wanted to talk about, how ordinary people are being affected by the sanctions a little bit, and we could talk about, people having trouble with Twitch and OnlyFans, but I think I need to go puke.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we said, you should punish the rich people, not the poor. Except, I mean, there's an argument to be made that doing all these sanctions puts pressure on Putin, because when you've got an upset populace who's pissed off, who's being deprived of their basic staples and pleasures and
What? What are you
stuff.
talking about?
Like, all these sanctions.
Oh.
Is that how I sounded?
Yeah.
All these sanctions.
No, the truth is, like, these elites are wrapped up not just in their own countries, but in the global economy.
Sure.
And, so I think there's a reason we're having trouble hitting them. And from this article, Punish the Oligarchs, Not the Poor, she says, perhaps the reason our politicians don't want to face up to the fact that attacking Russia's billionaire class would be the best way to threaten the Russian government is that doing so might shine a light on those close links between our own political elite and the world's billionaire class. I'm sure Western governments really do want to punish Putin for this war, but they do not want to do so at the expense of threatening the legitimacy of global capitalism.
It's all connected. Right. Alex Jones was right.
Well, I don't know about that, but
he's not.
But it sucks. You're just a normal person, and you can lose your entire livelihood overnight because of decisions that have nothing to do with you. And it's
tragic.
Yeah.
There are no winners in this whole thing.
That's why I will be.
Except for Chevron, fuckface, fuckfaces, pieces of shit.
That's why I'm going to be climbing aboard. You know what the nice thing is if this bill goes through?
What?
I'm going to be getting aboard any yacht. I don't care if it's Russian, American. And I'm shoot first, ask questions later when it comes to people on yachts.
Naturally.
And so I'm delivering it to Joe Biden.
Yeah.
And he's going, "This is Mark Zuckerberg, you idiot." And I'm shit, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Mark.
I had no idea.
Yeah. You're not going to throw me overboard,
But I don't
are you?
care.
Yeah, who cares?
You know?
Can you imagine killing Mark Zuckerberg?
I just thought about it.
We're not saying anything like that. Okay, we should end on that note. Quit your job, shit your pants, kill your parents, leave a comment, subscribe.
Oh, leave a comment.
Like the button.
Like the fucking thing.
Like the button. Press the button to like it. It's a thumbs up.
It's a thumbs up. Tell your friends.
Yeah, follow us on social media.
Play it simultaneously on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify.
Podcast?
If you
Apple Podcast.
Okay?
Play it backwards on Spotify, but forward on YouTube at double speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that'd be fucking trippy.
I don't even care if you watch it or listen to it.
Yeah.
Just play it.
Yeah.
Then go do something.
Yeah, then go do something else.
Tell your friends. Nice comments only, but comment.
Yeah.
5 stars.
Butt comment? Why would you butt comment? What is that?
5 stars.
5 stars.
On every platform.
Yeah.
Just comment 5 stars on YouTube.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Tell your friends.
And we love you very much. Thank you for watching and listening to this very special episode of Trillionaire Mindset.